As Montanans, all of us take pride in the rugged individualism and independent heritage that helped form our state. Just as important, however, is the recognition of the interdependence that existed as we formed communities. The history of communities in Montana, from early tribal societies to our smaller farming and ranching towns to Helena being a gold mining mecca, demonstrated what was often a harsh environment, the need to care for one another, especially our youth, disabled citizens, and senior citizens. When United Way was formed in 1941, then known as Community Chest, a small number of community services were in place. Over the last 60 years, many changes have occurred as Helena has expanded and grown in population. But our mission, to increase the organized capacity of people to care for one another, has remained constant.
Can you say hi?
Hi, I'm Dan Anderson.
And I'm Larry Winslow, and we are co-chair of this year's United Way campaign.
In this video, we will meet people who volunteer, advocate, and give to promote the common good of our community.
I've been involved in Lewis and Clark Search and Rescue for about 7 years now. I've been a member of the board of directors for the last 4 years. And I do it because I like the outdoors. I grew up in this area. I don't fish, I don't hunt, so the next best thing is getting out there and helping those that need some help.
Donations coming into the United Way of Lewis and Clark County have a direct impact on these operations. They buy things such as fuel for the vehicles to get to these locations. They help fund the operating needs such as life jackets and necessary equipment for the search and rescue efforts. Those United Way donations don't go to big cities, they don't go to other states. They stay right here, and they help us be united.
That's how we live united.
It's easy to make friends in the Peers program. Everyone's really friendly, and everyone always wants to be your friend. And I think it's a good experience to be more like understanding towards kids that maybe aren't the same as you or just don't have the same social connections.
They absolutely cream me at bowling a lot. I don't think you beat me at bowling though. Yeah, you do. I think everyone beats me at bowling, but we have so much fun.
That's how we live united.
That's how we live united.
Actually, after this meeting, next week, we'll start having meetings.
As I've been involved in community affairs over the years, I've tried to give voice to those who have no voice in public policy. Recently, as I've advocated for people with mental illness, it's been heartening to see those service recipients I work with advocate for themselves before decision-making bodies and move into leadership roles. That's why I was thrilled to support Jeffrey Krotz's election as chair of the Helena Local Advisory Council on Mental Health.
Hello, I'm Jeffrey Krotz. I suffer from mental illness and I love advocating for better services. Those who have mental illness know best what services they want and need.
And that's how we live united.
My volunteer life did expand when I joined the United Way as a board member, and I began attending the local Hunger and Homeless Task Force. For the past 4 years, I've helped coordinate over 30 agencies with a homeless count of individuals and families in our Helena area, and we make sure that our community needs are being identified and addressed without duplication. And that is how I live united.
I'm Robert Ward with Enterprise Rent-A-Car, and I've been associated with the United Way for over 20 years now, most recently as a member of the board and the allocations committee. And through those allocations process, I've been able to see how the different agencies really come together and help serve the needs of the Helena community. What's great about Enterprise is they actually help match our funds to help the impact that we make in the community go even further.
That's how we live united!
There are so many worthwhile organizations in Helena and the surrounding communities that do so much for so many in so many different ways. These nonprofit organizations need our support, and need financial assistance. When we give our money to the United Way, that money is pooled and allocated to many of these organizations as the money is received. I ask each of you to give as much as you can to United Way so that we continue to have a healthy community and live united.
Our new theme, Live United, reminds us that when we reach out a hand to one, we influence the condition of all by volunteering, advocating, and giving to promote the common good of our community.
And that's how we live united.
So climb aboard
And join our drive to 765.
That's how I live united.